What's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck. You already know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, hit the notification so you're notified every time I drop a video. But share this video. I want to give y'all what I call brain games. I want y'all to understand something. I'm going to be real. It's going to be real simple. It's real simple how I'm going to put this. Think about it. I always try to get y'all to think. Listen. Say like if you buying soap. If the soap don't suds, it don't sud up, you don't think that it's work. Same with washing your hands. If you washing your hands and it don't suds, you don't see no suds, don't lavender up, you don't think it's working. All because of what you've been taught, all because of what you've seen, and all because of what you believe. Another thing, if I gave you a glass of water, you all think that water is clear. And if it's clear, that means it's good. False. They got some water that's black, right? Black water. You can buy it out of the store. Most people won't drink it because they're not familiar with seeing black water, right? I told y'all it's called cognitive dissonance. When you see something over and over and over and over and over and over and over, consistently, your brain develops a type of trust for whatever it is you see. I'm trying to get y'all to think. I'm going somewhere with this now. Think about this. Now, if you saw these things your whole life and you develop this sense of this is how this is supposed to work, because if it don't work that way, then it ain't working. This is how the government use things and weaponize things towards us from a psychology standpoint, right? My point, right, is this. Every time some black guy get murdered, killed, whatever the case may be, all we're going to do is what? Talk about it, march, throw up a couple signs, it's gone. This is done consistently. And when you do something consistently, this is how you react to that situation. This is why things like this occur every so often. They have to do this type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get you to think. Think about what I'm saying. Now, every time a black guy get arrested, you know what they do? They take the worst mug shot they can find. This is statistics. This is not, this is facts, right? They take the worstest picture of this guy that matches the supposedly crime that he's committed of, right? And plaster it all over the world so that you can see that person in that light. This is imagery. This is how they use imagery. And they do it on the opposite way when it comes to other nationalities. You know what I'm saying? You always see him as a family guy or in a peaceful setting. This is all done by design, people, because it's called cognitive dissonance. This is from a psychology standpoint. Now, y'all can go look this up all you want. Same thing with plastering the white Jesus around the world, right? And I don't like to get into it with people's religion, but come on now. This is why they did that. And I would say this to every white person out there, and this is not to be racist or nothing, but you'll never understand how it feels growing up thinking that God is white, and when you see white people, you know, the way you resonate that with them, that's a whole nother ball game. This is mind games, people. This is called cognitive dissonance. You get what I'm saying? I've even heard somebody say that they didn't even think that white people poop brown poop. Think about it. Y'all probably thought about it too before you started laughing now. Y'all probably thought that black people or brown people, when they go to the bathroom, they poop brown poop, and white people poop white poop. You never know. But I had somebody had told me that one time. But I'm just trying to get y'all to think. So this is why you got to be careful of watching the news and letting them program you, because that's all it is, programming. You know what I'm saying? And it's very simple psychology, and they brand you this from the time you go to school to the time you graduate. So you know, went through the whole 12-step brainwash camp, and I just want y'all to understand how things work. This is how you get out the box. Stop thinking in the box. So when people think outside the box, you say, oh, that's weird. No, they're not weird. You might be weird. They're not weird. Think outside the box. Don't always go with what you've been taught. This is like something that's very, very important when it comes to just things in general, and when it comes to things in life. You know, we stereotype things based off what we've been fed. And I'm telling you, these media outlets, they got the biggest. Why you think this is why newspapers was invented? This is why radio was invented. Television was invented. everything that they can plaster when it comes to media and spreading propaganda and spreading lies and fake news. This is why these things was created. This is why. So this is another brain game. And I know it sounds simple, but I promise you, everything that you think is ain't. And just because you've been told something that this is this and this is how it acts and this is what it's supposed to be, that doesn't mean that's true. So depending on where it's coming from, the source, man, beware of these big companies, CNNs, some of these big actors. Put it like this, they're not that big for nothing. Walt Disney didn't get that big because he wanted to do him. They all a part of the plan. It's one big web. Same with Walmart. Same with Walgreens. You won't withstand to be that big if you're not a part of their plan. So when it comes for those different sources, be careful. So be careful what y'all think, what y'all say when I heard this on CNN, or Walgreens said this, or this doctor said this. No, the real doctors, you'll never hear from them because they don't want them to tell the truth. Okay? Just a mind thing, man. Just think about what I'm telling you, man. Don't be so stubborn. It really is common sense. So, with that being said, it's your boy Papa Dope. Like, comment, subscribe. I just want to drop that video on y'all right quick so y'all can think. Just because something is perceived to be a certain way, that doesn't mean that that's what it is. Just because it don't sud up, don't mean it don't work. And I'm going to give you another tip so y'all know that what I'm saying is true. Think about this. How in the hell, right, they can come up with a product that's a 3-in-1? You mean this is shampoo, this is body wash, and conditioner? And ain't nobody said, how could this be? Man, y'all better wake up. But I'm crazy. I'm out.